Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Acosta. Thank you so much for joining me for this legs only workout. Today for the workout, all you're going to need is either a medicine ball or a milk jug if you have it, or if you have some dumbbells, go ahead and grab about 10 pounds of weight, and then of course you're going to need your water. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start off with a march. Bring those knees high. Keep the arms circling as you do this. Remember, we're trying to warm up our body for a great workout. Legs come up to about hip width distance. Really wide circles with your arms. Go ahead and rotate the arms backwards now. Big long swings. If you want to, you can speed up your legs. But again, just trying to get our body completely warmed up for today. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab something for stability if you need it. We're going to go into some leg swings. So first, we're going to start off with our right leg. All of our weight will be placed on our left, out to the side, and back through. Make sure we're getting a wide range of motion. If you need to tap in between, go ahead for more stability. Again, really trying to warm up our legs. This is going to be a legs-only workout. Really going to have some nice muscle progression today. So stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch legs. Shake out those legs if you need to. All of our weight will be placed into our right leg now. Left leg comes up high and then all the way back through. Again, tapping in between for more stability to get the full range of motion. Shake out the legs whenever needed, but try to get right back into it for more of a warm-up for our legs. Really activating our abductor here and adductor of our leg muscles. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. We're also going to do leg swings going in the front and back plane. So I'll turn to the side here so you'll see the leg will come straight forward and then backwards, kind of like you're kicking a soccer ball, something on the ground, or a kickball. Really trying to get full extension, full range of motion. Keep the chest tall. Remember, for stability, hold on to something if you need to, or still tap in between. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch over to the other leg now. All of our weight will be placed into our right leg. Left leg comes forward and backwards. Chest stays tall. Arms can be at your sides, on your hips. Good. Full range of motion. Really getting our legs warmed up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go into some half squats. So these aren't full depth squats. We're just trying to get our legs warmed up. Feet will be farther out than hip width distance. Toes will be pointed slightly outwards. And then just half squat for a half squat goblet. From the side, legs pointed, or toes pointed outward, legs wider than hip width, and half squat. Trying to do this a little bit faster than normal squats, knowing that this is just for a warm-up for right now. Knees will still be in line with our toes, not coming forward of our toes, but staying in line with our ankles. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. For our last bit, we're just going to do some side jacks of a warm-up, getting our whole body warmed up. If you want to, go ahead and go into full jumping jacks. Whatever you need for this last bit of warm-up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab a quick sip of water and then grab your dumbbells, milk jugs. I'm going to use a medicine ball. And we're going to first start out with those goblet squats that we did for our warm-up, but now we're going to get full depth. So legs will be further out than hip width distance. So here's my hips. It'll be farther out than that. Toes will be slightly pointed outwards. And then for our goblet squats, holding the weight, milk jug, whatever you have in front of you, and then full depth squat going to 90 degrees, not anywhere past. Hips will go back, chest stays up, and then contract the glutes, quads, and hamstrings on the way up. Making sure that our knees stay in line with our ankles. If this doesn't feel good, reduce the range of motion. Go ahead and go into a half squat. If going full 90 degrees doesn't feel good, remember trying to get the most out of our workout, but also listening to your body. Doing great. Keep it up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out those legs. Now, if you have your milk carton, dumbbells, whatever you need, we're going to go into some RDLs. So feet will be hip width distance apart. And then as you go down, your hips will go back. Your legs will bend slightly, keeping the weight close to your body. Chest stays forward, and then contract the glutes on the way up. This is a great exercise for your hamstrings. Good. If you want to increase the difficulty of it, go ahead and grab your weight. And then as you come down, keeping the weight close to your thighs, hips go back, and contract the glutes and hamstrings on the way up. Going to the point of where you feel tension in your hamstrings, but not any pain. Keep it up. You can do this. Stay here for 3, 2, and the last one, 1. Drop your weight, and then go ahead and keep your feet close together. We're going to go into some calf raises. So arms at your hips, contract up and down. Good. Really emphasizing and isolating our calves right here. If you want a little bit more difficulty, go ahead and switch to one leg. It's also a little bit of a balance challenge. Just making sure that you switch back. Maybe do 2 on each side, just so that we're making sure that we get both calves. But if you don't want to, go ahead and keep both feet together. That's completely fine too. Again, make this your workout. Stay here for 2 more, 1 more. Good. Now we're going to go into some lunges. So feet will be about hip width distance apart. We're going to start with our right leg going back. Try to touch the ground if you can to get that 90 degrees. If you can't, that's okay. Reduce your range of motion. If you want it to be a little bit more challenging, go ahead and speed up the frequency of your lunges, but making sure that form and positioning and mechanics is our priority. On our front leg, you should maintain a straight line between your ankle and your knee. As you come back together each time, you're doing great. Keep it up. Grab water whenever you need to. Stay here for 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Go ahead and lower yourself to the ground. Grab water if you need to. On the ground, we're going to start with a fire hydrant and a bird dog combination. So we'll be on the ground on all fours. Your knees will be hip width distance apart. Hands will be shoulder width distance. We're going to go out to a fire hydrant and then kick back to a bird dog extension. So once again, we'll be alternating. So it'll go fire hydrant, bird dog extension. From this angle, fire hydrant, bird dog extension, alternate fire hydrant, bird dog extension. Really making sure that our hips stay in line, parallel to the ground. And now we're reaching to really activate our erector spinae in our back during that bird dog extension. And then for the fire hydrants, really contracting our abductor of our leg muscle for more of that good leg burn. Keep going, making sure we're breathing. Good. 2 more. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Last one. Excellent. Now from this position, keep your hands shoulder width distance apart. Go into a plank position, but from here, we're of course going to be working our abdominals, but we're going to be doing a mountain climber and then a mountain climber crunch. So it'll go right leg forward and then out to the side. From this angle, regular mountain climber and then crunch. And you're going to be alternating each leg, normal mountain climber, and then out to the side. This is getting all of our abdominal muscles and also that oblique with the crunch. If you need to come out of the position at any time, That's okay. Go ahead and get back into it whenever you can. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Last one. Crunch. Good. Okay, coming down now, what we're going to be doing is an adductor squeeze. So you're going to be on your back, and from here, you're going to have your feet hip-width distance apart, but your knees are actually going to come together, and from here, we're going to contract and hold. So really trying to push all of your force to have your knees meet, and then relax. Good. Again, knees come together, feet are still hip-width distance apart, even a little bit further than hip-width distance apart, and then contract, knees come together as tight as you can. For a little modification of this, you can grab a pillow, stick it in between your legs, feet in the same position, and then contract. So you can really feel how much pressure, how much force to really activate your adductor muscles of your leg. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. The last thing that we're going to do is a abdominal workout of bicycles. So bicycles, the leg will come in as you crunch the other way, alternating legs. If this doesn't feel good to you, go ahead and keep your arms back and allow just your legs to be going in and out. You can also modify this by going, having your other leg be placed on the ground. Really squeezing our core here, working all of our abdominals, doing whatever modification feels good for you. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Grab a quick drink of water, and then we're actually going to be doing the entire circuit again, but from the ground and then back up. So whenever you're back, get back into it. We're going to be doing our bicycles again. So wherever you're at, whatever feels good for you. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, go ahead and do one of the other modifications. But again, really focusing on keeping our core contracted the entire time. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Feet shoulder width distance apart. We're going into our adductor squeezes. So feet will be wider than hip width distance. Knees will come together and then squeeze. Hold it. Really trying to put as much force into your knees as possible. If that doesn't feel good, again, grab that pillow, stick it in between your legs, and squeeze. Holding here, you can do this. Keep it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We're going to go into our mountain climbers with our oblique crunch. So again, whenever you're ready, hands will be about shoulder width distance apart. Go ahead and get into our plank position for our transverse abdominal work. And then we're going to go crunch in like a normal mountain climber, and then oblique crunch. Regular, oblique. Good. Alternating back and forth, coming out of the posture whenever you need to. And you can also reduce the range of motion. If your legs are a little bit tired, just listening to your body and whatever it needs right now. But really trying to get the last bit of great workout in for this session. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Last ones on each side. Last one. Good. Grab a quick sip of water. We're going to go into our fire hydrant with our bird dog reach. So again, we will have our knees about hip width distance apart, hands shoulder width distance apart. We're going to go out in our fire hydrant, and then bird dog extension with that alternating arm with our leg. Really contracting our glute for our abductor during that fire hydrant, and then squeezing at the top for our erector spinae work with the bird dog. Keep going. Remember to breathe. You all are doing amazing. Keep it up. Grab water whenever you need to. You can do this. Get that last bit of work in for our session. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Now make your way back up. Take a deep breath, kind of recenter yourself. We're going to go into our lunges. So remember again, feet will be about hip width distance apart, stepping back, making sure that our knee is in line with our ankle, and coming back up. Squeezing our glutes, quads, and hamstrings, and really pushing through our heel as we come up. You all are doing amazing. Grab water whenever you need to. Modify your range of motion. If this doesn't feel good, take a little bit of a break and get back into it whenever you can. Keep it up. Stay here for 3 more. Last ones on each side. Last one. Awesome job. Okay, shake out the legs a little bit. Now we're going to go back into our calf raises. Feet come together. Push up. Contract at the top. Make it a little bit more challenging by going single leg. Just remember to switch off so that you're balancing out each leg. Or stay with double leg if that feels good for you. Again, making this your workout. Deep breath here, really a chance to relax, although we are doing still some work with our calf muscle. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go back into our RDL. So grab the weight if you need to. This also works without a weight. Feet will be about hip width distance apart. The weight or your hands will be to your side, close to your legs. And as you reach back, hips will go back, slight bend in the knee, back stays tight, and then contract back up. The important thing with this is you're really going to feel it in your hamstring. Go to the point of tension, but not any pain. And still trying to make sure that your knee does not come over your toe. Stay relaxed, shoulders relaxed, chest stays tall. Keep breathing, hips go back, and then contrast the glutes on the way up. You all are doing amazing. Keep going, we're almost done. Stay here for 2 more. Good, last one. Excellent. Last thing that we're going to do is our goblet squats. Go ahead and grab the weight that you are using. I'm going to be using my medicine ball. If you have a milk carton, again, that's completely fine. Dumbbells, whatever you feel like. Feet will be wider than your hips. Toes will be pointed slightly outwards, and then we're going to squat. Knees staying in line with our ankles. Hips go back and contract on the way up. Keep the weight. You can keep it down with your arms straight, or for a little bit of an arm workout, keep it to your chest with your arms kind of bowed out to the side. Whatever feels good for you for this last bit of workout. Keep going. Push through. You can do this. Deep breathing. Exhale on the way up. Keep going. Last bit of workout here, and then we'll go into a great cool down. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. Grab a sip of water, and then we'll come back for a cool down. Awesome job, everyone. Okay, deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, for a little bit of a balance challenge, I know your legs are probably tired, but go ahead and take all of your weight onto your left leg. Pull for a quad pull, making sure that our hand is resting on our leg or on our foot, but not at the joint. Hand can come out for a little bit more of a balance, stability. Trying to engage our glutes. Push those hips a little bit more forward for more of a quad stretch. Come out of the pose whenever you need to. Getting a deep stretch in that quad. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out the legs a little bit. Moving to our other side now. All of the weight will be placed on our right leg. Grab hold of your left. pull for a nice quad pull, lengthening. Right arm comes out for stability. You can close your eyes for even more of a balance challenge. Trying to keep that leg close to your other one and not peeling out to the side. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to be going into a runner's lunge. So go ahead and let's start with our right leg up. So back, your left leg will come down to your knee, and then push your hips forward, trying to ensure that your knee doesn't go over your ankle. Really pushing forward, having our hip flexor stretch out. You can reach tall if you want to for a nice side body stretch for the core that we did today. Or if you want to just isolate your legs, that's okay too. Deep breaths here. You can come out of it and then go right back into it. Good. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch legs. Right leg will be on the ground. Left leg forward. Deep stretch here with that hip flexor, hamstrings, and also into your quad. Making sure that that knee stays in line with your ankle. Left leg is up right now. Reach if you want to for a nice side body stretch. Keeping our breathing. You all did fantastic today. You should be proud of yourselves. Come out of it whenever you need to. Get right back into it. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Last thing that we're going to be doing is switch legs. Now the left leg will be on the ground again. Right knee out, but instead of coming forward with that runner's lunge, we're actually going to be going to the side. So it'll be about 45-degree angle. Push out to the side. You're really going to feel a stretch in your inner quad, your groin area. If this doesn't feel good to you, no worries. Go ahead and go into butterfly. But really trying to open up our hips even more. Deep stretching. Still making sure that our knee is not over our toes, but in line with our ankle. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Knees come back together. Right knee will be on the ground, left leg out. Once again, 45-degree angle, pushing, opening up our hips. Again, you'll be staying in butterfly if this doesn't feel good for you. Really opening up the hips, stretching out the groin area. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back together, come back standing. We're going to do some last deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Thank you all so much for joining me, and we will talk soon. Bye.